if you're in ministry or on the mission field and, I don't know, just life, there's a lot of baggage out there. And people will do this. And they want you to pick it up. And I picked it up sometimes. And Jesus doesn't want us to pick this baggage up. Don't pick it up. You've been hurt, but it's time to forgive those people. It's time to love them unconditionally, the way Father loves us. 2016, His mercies are new. So focus all of your energies on what's before and not the offenses. Let them go. We should always be getting better. When I first started running cross country, going back to running again in high school, I started and my 3-mile run was around 28 minutes to 30 minutes. Your goal is to always bring your time down. Well, eventually, I brought my time down, but it took hard work, discipline, no partying. It's time to go run 10 miles and constantly working. And I brought my time down to 17 minutes. Well, this Christian life, there are disciplines. You can't sit back and just think, oh, it's going to come to me. There are disciplines in the faith. Studying the Word, praying, worshiping, serving others, thinking about others. There's a lot of disciplines. Fasting that God is calling us to. It's not a law. It's a discipline in our faith to do these things. In Hebrews 12, 1 and 2, it says, therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith. I'll go back to running again. My senior year, I was at the Bob Hayes Invitational. They still do that. Jimmy's shaking his hand. He remembers Bob Hayes Invitational. And it was at Ribault High School. And Raines and Ribault were the most intimidating schools. They would come out there in straight lines, and they were clapping together in sequence, and they would pass the baton to each other, and you're looking at them going, oh my word, I'm already defeated. They just came out. They had a presence. Now, I ran the 440 in this race, and I was probably the third or fourth runner on our team in the 440. I wasn't very fast in the 440. And you had to, on our team, you had to pick numbers for the different lanes. Well, our number one runner, who's a dear friend of mine preaching in the ministry now, he still laughs to this day about it. Our number one runner went up to the coach without me knowing, and he said, hey, coach, Roger said he wanted to run in the first heat. You don't know what the first heat is. That's the fastest. So I didn't know it, but coach came up to me and said, Roger, you're running in the first heat. I said, what? Coach, there's no way. He said, oh yeah, you're running the first heat. Well, I picked the best lane. I had lane number 2. Well, the gun goes off, and I took off like a rocket. I was beating everyone the first 100 yards. But then a monkey jumped on my back out of nowhere. About halfway around the track, I see all these guys passing me. There, I'm on the last corner, and they're at the finish line. And people were just laughing and laughing because I was the white boy in last place. But it showed me, you started off way too fast, Roger. Pace yourself. And you have these witnesses that are watching. Some are going to laugh, and some are going to cheer you on. But we have these witnesses. He says, let us strip off every weight that slows us down. Right now, what is your weight? What did you pick up in 2016 that's your weight?